Saturday, April 30th, 2011. I'm going to steal a page out of Lose to Gain, although he never films himself actually doing the activity, probably because it does this shit. Anyways, bought an exercise bike. One, because before you do squats, or at least before I do squats, this film's going to be terrible. It's going to be shaky, fucking Jason Bourne cam. Before I do squats, if I don't do some kind of warm-up, it feels like my left knee is going to snap in half. So, I'd like to warm up for at least 10-15 minutes before I go and do that. Two, well, I'm able to now since I'm getting decent paychecks, even though I got this used off of Craigslist for $100. You know, I'm sitting here analyzing why am I not losing weight, and I know 10 reasons why I'm not losing weight, but I say, oh, well, it's cardio. And I say, well, I don't like, you know, you plan to do cardio after work. Do I really want to walk to the fucking field next door and walk around this fucking square mile? It's slow, and do I really want to jog? Jogging fucking sucks, and it's going to be really hot here in Las Vegas soon, and I'm a pasty German guy. I don't want to spend that much time out in the sun, and don't like to do shit outdoors when people could technically be watching me. So all these reasons. So I need to do cardio, but these are all the reasons why I'm not doing cardio. So, oh, epiphany. If I get an exercise bike, which I've always liked doing, I can kill two birds with one stone. I can afford one now. I can warm up before squats, and I can hop out here in my fucking, you know, I can at least somewhat control the temperature in this garage, and do cardio each morning before work on an empty stomach. I don't find this to be all that fucking terrible, so although at level 4 right now I'm getting a bit out of breath at 11 and a half minutes. So I'm all amped up, like, that's why, if I get this is going to be the key to losing fucking weight. Meanwhile, that day I've eaten like an entire bag of M&Ms, and yesterday 2 tubs of rice pudding, and, you know, just because I'm fucking gluten-free, and gluten-free has its advantages in that I feel good, I have energy, my joints aren't sore, stomach isn't distressed, but you can certainly get and stay fat while not consuming gluten. That rice pudding, which is 750 calories per tub, gluten-free. M&M's, gluten-free. All sorts of fucking terrible gluten-free foods out there that just packed with loads of sugar, and you can very, very easily stay fat while eating those foods. Weight has pretty much maintained. From my last video, went up a bit, went down a bit, up a bit, and then here I am again. Reason being, exercise pretty good lately, but I'm just consuming way too much sugar. No grains, or no gluten, no grains that contain gluten, but still too much sugar. You know, what did I have today? I had those dark chocolate Hershey nuggets with almonds in them. It's so fucking stupid. You know, well, it's dark chocolate and it has almonds, so there's a couple healthy aspects to that. Well, a bag of that is 1,800 calories, a medium-sized bag. I can go through that in a shift at work without a second thought, without even impacting how my stomach feels fullness-wise. So that's all I've eaten today so far, but that's 1,800 calories, and I was just snacking. And now I'm going to go have a meal. That meal will contain carbs and a big old dose of protein and fat. On a typical day, I would also have consumed another relatively healthy meal, but a big dose of protein and fat on top of the carbs, on top of the sugar from the rice pudding. So, inadvertently, while eating healthy-ish, I'm still probably eating, you know, certainly near 4,000 calories per day. So, this week, I'm going to be recording all of my workouts. I'm going to be recording, and I hate fucking doing this, exactly what I'm eating, to at least get a better idea of what adjustments I can make and sort of, you know, titrate that down a bit over time. I would rather take that, you know, long and slow approach. Well, ideally I would take the long and slow approach, just over time, just cutting back the calories a little bit, reincorporating some carbs, still feeling satisfied, not feeling like I'm on a diet, and just slowly recomposing my body over time. If I wanted to give myself, you know, a year, 2 years, 3 years, I could probably end up, you know, at 250 pounds, but 15% less body fat, just a low and slow approach. But of course, I have like a million fucking things, or at least I've told myself I have a million fucking things riding on me losing this weight. And with my business, I certainly do. I legitimately plan on this job that I have right now, this bullshit job, which is okay, being my last job before I finally step into a career. Stepping into that career, you know, in my opinion, requires that I am fit. And it's not just my opinion, that's true if I want to start training people. So I'm totally off track. Anyways, exercise recorded, nutrition recorded this week, only to get a better idea of what I am doing. I'll record it with tablespoons, I'll record it with weighing out my meats, yada yada yada. I'm not going to adjust my diet this week. I'm not going to, you know, cover up the shit I've been eating, so I'll be completely honest. Like today, for example, I had 6/7 of that Hershey dark chocolate almond nuggets bag. It's probably 25 pieces of chocolate. I had 3 pepperoni sticks. I had one of those small Spike energy shots. And I had a bottle of Sprite Zero. That's all I've eaten today so far. Fucking terrible, right? It sounds like somebody who fucking spends their entire shift at work driving, eating bullshit like that. I'm gonna go in there, I'm gonna eat 1.5 chicken breasts, probably 14 ounces of chicken breast. And I'll have 3 smallish potatoes with butter and cream and salt and pepper, a bunch of spices all over that. I'll probably have a can of Pepsi Max and half a gallon of water for the rest of the night. I'm not quite sure where that's going to put my calories, but I'm guessing probably around 4,000 calories. Protein lowish, probably 150 grams of protein. With all the coconut oil and butter and cream I'll be using, along with the chocolate and pepperoni that I had today, probably also about 150 grams of fat, and carbohydrates, super high. I wouldn't be surprised if they're 300 grams or more. So this is how I've been eating. This is why I'm still over 300 pounds. And this week I will try to ramp up the exercise, which has been pretty good. And but I will stay true to eating how I've been eating, honestly. So I'll have you guys hold me accountable. I'll also record it. This is specifically what I've been doing. You can plug in the law of thermodynamics, which is only somewhat true, but when I'm consuming that much sugar, it certainly fucking is. Eating too many calories, eating too many carbs, eating too much sugar. Not that I plan on being carb phobic here in the future, but 300 grams a day, you ain't gonna lose weight. So, that's all I got for now. Got a killer workout planned. Gonna do some heavy doubles and triples on squat, getting up into the 400s, pound-wise. I have a 150-pound sandbag, which I'm going to heave from the floor up to a shoulder, while stepping onto my bench, which is probably 18 inches off the ground. So, essentially, single leg step-ups with an awkward fucking 150-pound blob on my shoulder. And then finishing off with, I'm not even really sure what I'd call them, kind of like rack good mornings with 225 pounds on my back, and I'll be sitting, but I'll be leveraging it up. So, hard workout today, good meal planned, on the bike right now, just shy of 20 minutes, so pretty well warmed up before the squats. And that's all I got for now. So, the challenge It fucking failed, obviously. I came in just shy of 300,000 pounds moved, and I barely did any walking at all. So we'll call it 300,000 pounds moved in the weight room, specifically recorded, not including everything else that I've done. And about 4 miles walked, so epic failure. Diet, so-so, up and down. So that's all for now. Thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and until next time. I'll keep it recording until 20 minutes. There's a mirror so I can watch my fitness pedal. There we go. Talk to you next time.